Okay, today's project is to replace this faucet, which I really don't like and kind of sprays funky and stuff, with a single faucet thing that's nicer, which is going to require some engineering. So what I have to do is get under here, and the pipes are on a 90-degree from where the faucet connects in there. And so what I'm going to do is cut these pipes here, because the input from the new faucet they're just on hoses. And so to do that, I got to cut this, and then I need to put these, what do I call it? These snake things that clip onto the pipe, and then I would screw the new faucet into that, and this also gives me a shut-off valve. To unscrew those two should not be that hard. And now should be a piece of cake to just pop this peppy off of here. There it is, boom. My previous faucet had two separate holes. Obviously you can't put this one, which only has a single, and you'll have a couple holes. So they give you this, which I did not know, but is called an escutcheon. This silver thing, it's also the same thing, it's called the same thing on a doorknob. So, and it's a escutcheon. So the escutcheon is going to go right here and cover it up. Since it doesn't have separate hot and cold feeds, you have these two things that have to go through the hole, have to go through the escutcheon and through the hole, as well as this thing, which is what the weight's going to go on, which allows you to pull the faucet head in and out. So I am pushing them through the escutcheon first, and then I'm going to have to fit them all through this hole. And what I'm thinking about doing is going ahead and screwing this on now and pushing it through the hole to make it a little bit easier. Then I just have to make the snake tight, whatever the heck it's called, go onto the pipe tight. So, but let me see, is this going to fit through here like that? No, it's not. So that plan is out the window. To make sure they all fit. Two. And then this thing. It'll take a little bit of work, but I think it's going to be okay. It's all on deck. They're through the escutcheon. Here's the what it's going to screw into. They're all in the holes. Escutcheon goes crazy. Oh, I did that with one hand. That's pretty talented. Alright, I'm going to need both hands, so I'm going to make all this fit, and then we'll be back. Now I'm going to see what it looks like down underneath the sink, see where all the wires are. I mean, the cord. Alright, so you can see all this stuff is hanging there. Alright, now comes the moment of truth. Alright, so now you can see the water feeds, the weight thing are all through the nut and the washer things, and now I'm gonna try to reach myself inside there and tighten all that up. This was actually the hardest part of the whole operation. Getting my hands up in there and trying to screw it tight was the hardest part. I got it though. So this snake bite thing just goes on the end of a tube under the hose, whatever you call it, pipe, and then it goes, you push it up and it clicks, and it's supposed to be great and never leak and the world is beautiful. The issue is, the guy said at the hardware store that you have to cut the pipe really straight. So I have extra pipe, so I am going to practice. So you can see these hoses are plenty long, and the pipe that I have now that had the 90, it's pretty long too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it so that I have easy access in the future. But I'm not going to cut it too short in case I screw up and I don't cut it straight and I have to do it again. So I went ahead and tightened the shutoff valves onto the hoses first, since it would be easier to get to them here than in there. So I would highly recommend that. And of course I got the plumber's tape on there. All right, so now we got this. It's going to go onto that. So as you can see, there's a ton of hose here. So I'm gonna get where the hoses will be out of the way, but I still want to cut it a little bit higher than I normally would. So I'm gonna shoot for like right there. I don't know if you can see that, if my hand's blocking it or not, but I'm gonna shoot for right about there. Let's see how that works. Wish me luck. Oh God, this is scary. Scary stuff, baby. All right, go a little bit higher. All right, straight. Does it look straight? I can't see it. I think it's straight. That sucks. All right. So I can pull this piece out of here. All right, I had to take this off, so my smart idea, putting it on first, didn't really work because you got to twist this thing. All right, so we're going back in, and we're gonna twist it, baby, twist it. All right, straight down on it, get down on it, and then I twist. I hope it's going. I don't know if I'm supposed to push or what the deal is. I pushed it. Pushing and twisting. I don't wanna. I don't know if it's even moving more. It feels like it's on there tight, but I don't know if it really want to hold the distance it's supposed to go. Oh, it did work. It is going down further. All right, but you're not supposed to push it. All right, it looks like it's about right. All right, so that one was a success. Get some wetness back here. All right, here we go. Coming through, baby. Make it work. Make it work. Okay, let's go straight. Gotta be straight, gotta be straight. Come away through. Come on here. Just a little easy. Make sure I get in the same cut. Just take all the way. There we go. All right. Pipe number 2. Number 2 is whole. Track down. Trace the pipe back. I hope I got it right. Go. All right. Twist it, twist it. Push the pipe through. Can't see the line. Come on, pipe. All right, push a little more. Hang on. All right. All right. So do it. This is supposed to be hot. So, the hardest thing I do is try to get this volume out. Just gonna. I think it was this fire. I think it was successful. Looks really good. All right, now keep going. Pull behind. Wait to me. Keep it out. Go to the exercise. Water feed. Okay. All right. I think we're in business. All right, I'm taking it right now. Be back. Spun. Hopefully that won't affect water flow. And then you miss this part, but I put the weight on right where it told me to do it. And when I pull the faucet, it all works. Whoa, get out of town. And no leaking of the water back here. I don't feel any wetness. It feels cold. No wetness. We be styling.